truck's running this morning and going to disassemble our pole barn. Got to move this truck, that truck, and all of this stuff back here to get the combine out that's over there, because they are coming to swap out for a new one today. Got my Uncle Ron here today as well, and he is down there kind of reshaping the landscape around the grain system. So when we get the combine out, we'll go check that out. I'm thinking the loader tractor and the little generator tractor can stay, and move these two 9410s out, and then back the 9770 out, and then back the 780 out. The 9770 we are keeping that. We've owned that since it was brand new in 2011, and we kind of keep it as a spare, a backup, whatever you want to call it. This 9770 is pretty rare. It only has like 650 hours on it, and for being a 12-year-old machine, that's pretty low. Forgot we still had the tow strap in here from, I got the sprayer stuck a few weeks ago. It wasn't very bad, but just kind of sunk in the rear end. We're gonna hope for no dead batteries today. I decided we're just gonna put this one against this wall by the fertilizer conveyor, because we won't need this tractor until we do a little bit of fall tillage. So we're gonna back it over there where it's out of the way. There, that should be nice and out of the way. I think I'm gonna do the same thing with this little generator tractor here. There, now we got clear path. Now we just need the 9770 to start. I know the 780 will start because there was some guys from a different dealership that came and looked at it last week and actually bought this. So it is sold to another farm. Moment of truth. Oh boy. We're gonna go check the battery disconnect and hope that that's it. There is a master battery disconnect on this side, and it is off. So that is a good sign. All right, let's give it a try now. Got lights. Sweet. All right, now all that's left to do, I think I'm just gonna try and back it up and then go out this door that way and pull a couple things off that are ours, and then it's ready to go this afternoon. For fun, we'll make sure the battery disconnect is on. Yep. Well, at least we had good luck with batteries today. Everything that I needed to move started. That's a plus. Now if we can sneak out between the folding corn head and the batwing mower, we'll be all set. And we made it out. So I will take it up to the shop and open up the grain tanks and take off a few things that are ours. This monitor bracket for a second display is ours. That's pretty much it in the cab. We have one camera left in the grain tank to take off, and then our trash blower on the back, which you'll see that has to come off too. So not too much stuff. This has the folding grain tank, so we hit this button, unlock, and open it up, and then the grain tank will open so we can get inside. Now we just got to put a few things back and then go up there and take some stuff off that combine. Must have been cold the last time we drove this combine. It's about 100 degrees in here now, but I was mistaken. This combine has 808 engine hours and 551 separator hours. Still very low for this age of machine. It's been a great machine for us, and for the last 3 or 4 years it's done very minimal harvesting. It's just been our backup. I think I'm gonna put that other 9410 right in here behind this combine so that we can keep the middle open. We can move this batwing mower eventually to keep the middle open for running new combines in and out. Few calibration procedures we have to do. Everything that I take off of that one, we have to put on the new one ×2. And so there's a few hours of prep between both new machines. And it looks like it should be good. So these set of tire tracks is where the semi comes in. So we should just miss it. So we'll take a quick break from doing combine stuff. You can see they got the concrete poured around the pits, and then we'll walk over there in just a second, see the bulldozer running. He's just kind of reshaping kind of how things lay since they're basically done with construction at this point back here. And we also got close to 9 inches of rain in 48 hours. So it washed this whole hill down here. So he's kind of fixing that up too. And just kind of getting this to a final sloped grade. And over in here too. So we'll probably end up putting all of these piles. These piles are all topsoil that we stripped off way back in January when we made this whole thing. And so we will put that topsoil back on here and then most likely seed it to grass so that we can mitigate the washouts. You can kind of see where the water ran and washed all of that out over the weekend. So we're gonna have to get some fill back in here up against this wall. Back to combine stuff. First thing we got to remove is this black trash blower. So from the factory it would blow air basically right inside this wall, and it just kind of circulates around in here. But we put this trash blower on here and it forces the air out the back, so it keeps your tailboard clean. pretty easy. It's just 3 bolts that hold it on. And that's it. Next thing we have to do is climb up here into the grain tank and get my camera out of there. So I have to see what kind of hardware we used to mount that. Looks like 2 10mm. All right, got the wrenches to take the camera out. We just run the 2 cameras, one inside the grain tank to see how full you're getting, and then we run one off the rear panel of the combine to see going down the road, backing into corners, and that kind of stuff. I already took that one off this spring to put that on the soybean planter to see going down the road. It's nice now, these combines coming from the Deere factory actually come pre-wired for cameras. So they run this harness all the way up here, and then we just have to run an adapter right here to our cameras. So it makes the process really simple. We used to have to run camera wire from inside the cab, up out of the cab, into the grain tank, and then all the way to the back of the machine. So pretty nice that they're coming now pre-wired for cameras. This is our second set of combines now with the power folding grain tank extensions, and then the new combines that are coming also have the power folding grain tank extensions, and they are very nice, especially for our area where we have a lot of low trees going up and down the road. We used to have to climb up in the grain tank and take everything apart, and now we just hit a button in the cab and they fold down, and you're going down the road in 30 seconds versus 10 or 15 minutes taking the hopper extensions apart. And right above that John Deere symbol is where the rear camera goes. They also have an option for a camera out here on the end of the auger. We have never ran those, just never really had a reason to run them. You can see just fine with the camera facing backwards. The last thing that I have to do is export our home pages. So these displays are very customizable, and it takes a long time to figure out where you want everything and where you want to view it at. So instead of having to redo it in the new machines, you can export from here to a USB drive and plug it into the new machine. So we go into here and we just select run page layout because we have the rest of the stuff already in our cloud. So we select our run page layout, hit export, and it goes to this USB stick, and we'll plug it into the new machine and re-upload it and be ready to go. Apparently I had one too many boxes checked because we are exporting everything, so taking just a minute longer. I was going to have to take that monitor bracket out of there because there is actually a second monitor like this that goes up there. just to give you more area to view stuff. We pretty much use that for our cameras, so we have a nice big display to see. But I talked to our John Deere dealer, and he said that the new combines came from the factory with the brackets in there. So the new owner of this combine will get a monitor bracket. So that export is done. So all we have left to do is hit the button, unlock, and fold the grain tank covers down. And they fold down. And then tomorrow they will bring the new machine and come pick up this old one. So that pretty much does it for cleaning out this one. When we get the new ones, we'll pretty much do the process in reverse, and I'll kind of do a little more of a tour how things work inside the combine, that kind of stuff. That'll be the next video when we get the new ones. So that's going to do it for this one. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.